Pico Park 2 is the epitome of don't judge a game by its cover. The simple blocky art style with the plain white background might make you think that this is some form of cheap shovelware. But this 2 to 8 player co-op game offers a delightful mix of surprises and challenges that make for an unforgettable group experience. And maybe some of the best value on the market, but there is one thing that tarnishes that top shelf price. Just a quick thank you to Nintendo for providing us the game code. The gameplay mechanics are straightforward. This is a 2D side-scrolling game that introduces a variety of little genres throughout its 15 worlds. After choosing what color alien you want to play as, you will find that in the majority of levels, your main controls are walking and jumping. You use these functions to do some traditional 2D platforming, step on buttons, and even use each other to make your way across gaps. But occasionally you will receive a cool new piece of machinery, like a ship to participate in a shoot 'em up, or a teleportation gun that allows you to load other players as ammo and shoot them across the map. I don't want to spoil the game too much, but there is a lot of really cool and unique features like these ones. Visually, the game is very simple. Even all of the new mechanics that get introduced and quickly taken away are simple and easy to understand and use. But they're fun. They create enjoyable puzzles to solve and are constantly giving you new mechanics to learn that keep things interesting. The levels are designed to really make you work together. Each level will adapt to the amount of players you have by making it only possible to complete by utilizing each player. While there are occasional levels that are just previous levels ramped up in difficulty, most levels are different and feel refreshingly new. There are 15 worlds, each featuring their own theme, and with only 4 levels per world, you get a gratifying sense of accomplishment with each completion. That also makes it an easy game to binge, as we constantly found ourselves saying, just one more world. The levels are all short, and with a perfect knowledge of what to do, can often be completed in less than 1 minute. But don't let that fool you. Surprises lurk around every corner. Many levels require some trial and error to solve, while others require each player to navigate difficult challenges, and if one player fails, then it's back to the beginning for all of you. It is absolutely important to mention that this game thrives on laughter, especially when mistakes happen. There is something inherently funny about stumbling through challenges and the trial and error of it all. It makes for a good time to encourage camaraderie rather than frustration. However, be warned that playing with somebody who likes to goof might lead some people to be angry. Everyone also needs to have at least a little bit of competence when it comes to timing and controls. We personally only really ran into one level that had us incredibly frustrated. The level on screen took us around 30 minutes with just 2 players. But don't be afraid to give it a try with your group. Many levels are simple and you can always move to another world if one is giving you trouble. So what is that one issue? Well, I've mentioned it all throughout the video already. This game requires quite a bit of cooperation. The more players you have, the more important that becomes. Some levels can be incredibly infuriating if a player or two is incapable of completing the task at hand. All this means is that you need to be careful who you choose to play with. You're going to want to have a group that has patience with each other and has the ability to laugh together. One of the nice benefits of Pico Park 2 is that it can be played with half a Joy-Con controller. This is fantastic for people who only have Joy-Cons and want to play, but one thing that I hate is just how small these things are in my hand. But lucky for us, we actually received a free product in the mail the day that we sat down to play Pico Park 2, and this made it, so much more enjoyable. I've always wanted a pair of these, and these ones specifically feel way nicer than I expected. The top buttons click really nice, and it makes it so much more comfortable to hold for long periods of time. While this is not a sponsor, I did get the product for free, and I do have an affiliate link in the description that will give you a 15% discount for a limited time. So if you also hate playing with the Joy-Con sideways because it's uncomfortable and too small for your hands, go check it out. While a single playthrough of Pico Park 2 takes around 4 to 6 hours, it's going to be a game that is super fun to bring out at parties and play with new people. It's a joyous experience to watch new people play games like this or even play it with them. The game also has an endless mode of each of its genres and a couple competitive modes that you can play if you're up for a little bit of minigame action. If Pico Park sounds like a game you would enjoy, then I would highly recommend checking out this review of Tied Together. This is one of our favorite games that we've played together. It's probably the game that has made us laugh the most. It's the game we pulled out the most at parties with different people. It has you playing as aliens that are tied together, and you have to go through little dangerous 2D platforming levels together. I cannot wait to see you over there. I love you guys. Y'all are awesome.